this on my computer. Okay, so after you download R, let me show you some of the things that you can do. I'm gonna repeat this for the sake of the recording the video. So you should see some window, right? If you only have one, that's okay. If you only see that, or if you only see this is the console. This is where you write code, right? So say 2 plus 4 equals 6, right? Or you can assign things. So I'm gonna assign, instead of 2, I'm gonna assign A for 2. So A and then the lesser than, and then the little hyphen. Some people use equal. I don't like it because sometimes it's compromised with different code later. So usually I just use the left arrow. Oops, the less than sign on your keyboard, and then the hyphen, that's all. So I assign 1 for A. Now if I say A, spit out 1. Like you store 1 in A, right? Same thing, I'm gonna assign B for 2. And now I wanna say A plus B, so give me 3, right? So it store 1 in A and then 2 in B. But usually I don't write my code in the console. If you don't see another window, you can go here. You can go into here and then R script. Then the script will appear. This is where you write code. This is where you write code. This is, so here, my lecture code right here. I'll use this. Okay, so let me do this. Say if I want to generate a natural number from 1 to 100, so I say X. You don't have to say X, but I like to assign something to a letter, so I can. It's just shorter, right? 1 to 100. Oops. 1 and then colon to 100. Don't do anything if you have. So this means if I click X. If I click X and then run, you can use the run arrow here, click run, or you can do command enter, command return on your Mac. On your window, I don't know which one, but on your Mac, if I do command enter, you run 1 to 100, right? Oh, why say 1? Why say -1? Oh, that's weird. 1 to 100. It should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way to 100. Maybe it just show you the header.
It shows me all the numbers when I read mine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Correct.
Yeah, it should show something like, yeah, I don't know why it showed me different. Maybe I assigned, no, let me run this one. Oh, I gotta run this one first, my bad. There you go. I didn't run this one, so it remembered what I assigned it previously. Yeah, it's just 1 to 3 all the way to 100. If I want to do the partial sum, I want to say cum sum. Cum, that's the function cum sum down here, cum sum, and then X. See, that's why I assign 1 to 100 for X. So it's just easier for me to type. Now I want to assign this one to R, so to Y. So Y, and then assign to Y. What does it mean? Cum sum is the sequence of partial sum. So for example, sum 1, S1, S means sum 1, S1 will be just A1, right? So just A1, so just 1. S2 is 1 plus 2 is 3. S3 is 1 plus 2 plus 3, which is 6. S4 is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, which is what? 10, right? So Y is the cum sum of X. Run it. And now I say Y, run it. See, look. Right here, Y, right here. If you look over your environment, Y is, S1 is 1, S2 is 3, 6, 10, like I said, right? And then so on and so forth, all the way to S100. Okay. So that's just some of the code. Maybe I want to plot this one. So Y, I want to plot this. I want to plot this guy right here. 1, 3, 6, 10, 15, all these guys. Say, I want to say plot, and then Y, run it. So over the file plot window, you should see this. I can zoom it in. You can see it like that. Okay. Now, if I want to do color, I can do col equal, maybe red. I'll run it again. It'll look nicer. You can do blue, green, whatever color you want. Okay, so those are very simple code. I'm gonna show you just some simple code. I'm not gonna make you write something like this. Never ever I wanna make you do a thing like this. This is what I do, but not for you, not this class. I used to write these code for a different class, but not for you. Right? These are crazy. But for you, just very simple, like 1, 2 sentence code. Okay, and it's optional. You don't even have to do it if you don't want to. But it's nice to put on your app on your resume that you like, hey, I know basic, I know R, right? That's kind of cool. All right, so that's R. If for people who cannot download it, just play around with it at home with the video and whatnot. Move on to the next thing, iClicker. iClicker. After this, we're gonna take a little break. Oh, sorry. Where's iClicker? Right here. If you use your, okay, so if you, because you got Tuesday and Thursday class, so you wanna click on this link, click on that, and it should lead you to this. It should lead you to my class. I already set this up. So see, Mimi Tran, stat 2220, Tuesday, Thursday. I guess most of you, have you guys ever used iClicker? Say something because I can't see you.
Yeah.
Good for you. If you already have the account and hopefully you remember what's your account, you can go ahead and sign in. If you can't, then create an account. Okay. Again, you should not pay for anything. And then just create an account, agree, and then it should lead you to the to my class. One way you can do it is through the app. Let me show you what the app look like. Clicker right here. Let me show you. I'm not sure you can see. Can you guys see? I can't see myself, so. Can you see the app?
Yep.
It's like a triangle with the blue in the background.
Called iClicker Student.
Yes.
Yeah. iClicker Student. Mm-hmm. You can download the app. It's easier to do through the phone. With the phone in the future, when you enter in your answer, your multiple choice answer, I prefer you use your phone so that you don't intercept your computer. Okay. So go ahead and do it. I'll wait for you for a few minutes. Okay. But do not pay for anything. Okay. If you get on your phone, it is not the cloud logo. Good. Thank you, Mallory. Yes, that's what it is. When you're done, put a thumb in the chat, so I know. I don't want to put your picture on here because I'm recording this. Good. Thank you, Roman. Thank you, Fatima. Madison, Fiona, Max, Mallory, Andrea, Marisa, Kai, Jessica. Good. You guys are quick. That's good. Dan, Brian. Logan, good. Melody, Maxie, Maggie, Jade. Melissa, Anthony. Let me see how many people do. Let me count. All right, a few more people. I need five more. I don't know how many people here. 5 more people, I think. Yeah, like there's 3 more people or something. Autumn, good. All right, good. That's good. Yeah, and if you can't get it, just play around with it. It should be very easy. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna test it out. I want to test it out. Why does it keep coming back to the first one? All right, let's test this question out. So I'm gonna go to oh, right here, iClicker account. For me, it looks like this. All right, Tuesday, Wednesday, start class. I'm gonna poll. There you go. You can answer the question. Few more people. I expect 5 more or so. Okay. Oh, it's not showing the question. I was wondering why.
Yeah, it shows a picture of your desktop. I'm just looking at the question on the Zoom meeting.
Oh, okay. Just look at it like that then. You should see the picture. Everybody else have that problem, or can you see your picture on your phone, on the phone?
Yeah, I can see a desktop, but I cannot see the picture.
No?
No.
Oh, maybe my bad. All right. Maybe I picked the wrong screen. I'll do it. I'll make sure the next time I check. Okay. So just look at the answer here. Yes. I mean the questions here. Okay. All right. So let me see the result. Good. More people A and B. That's good. That's what I want to see. It's fine. You're nervous. I'll be too if I'm new to it. But I don't want to CD because Google Sheets is, yeah, it's wonderful and it's convenient. Oh, Rudy. All right, I'm gonna stop this. Let's go to the next one. These are side graded, so all of you got point. Multiple choice, window capture. Hang on, let me do it again. Hang on, let me do it. I'm sorry, let me do it again. How come it won't let me? How come it won't? How come it? That is weird. Hang on, guys. I'm so sorry. No, don't answer it yet. Oh, when I gonna fix this first. I don't like this. Darn it! Why I keep doing this desktop? It's supposed to be here because this is what. Let's see what you guys say. Oh, there you go. See, now, okay. Okay, on your phone, you should see the slides picture. All right, you can answer it now. Thank you.
We can see him now.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Good. Wow. Wow, YouTube, that's good to hear. Oh, Brandon, you should not buy it. Do not buy it. Okay, it should be free. No, I don't.
All you have to do is just add her class, and then it should just automatically come up when you open the app saying that she's testing right now or polling.
Do not buy it, Brandon. If you cannot get it, that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna
I was able to join the class, but after joining the class, it says you checked into class, but it looks like your subscription is expired since I had iClicker before. And it says you have to renew the subscription in order to participate in polls and quizzes.
No, you don't have to.
Does it charge you for it? It might not charge you for it if you renew it.
Other people say they charge them $16, which
yes, it does.
$16. No, do not buy it. That's okay, Brandon.
Okay.
Yeah, don't buy it. Something wrong. I don't know.
Well, because I know when I was looking, I haven't gotten the access code yet, but online it says the access code for the book comes with the iClicker student.
Oh, okay. Okay, maybe if you can try it later.
So once I get the access code, maybe.
Okay. Brandon, was the previous iClicker is OU as well?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened. All right, good. Very good, very good. So a lot of people say B. Wow. I'm surprised. I'm surprised you guys okay with it. Again, I will never ask you to come up with your own code. If anything, I'll provide you the code. C, D, yeah. If I was you, I would say that too. If I've never seen it, I would say I don't understand it at all. Or I haven't had any story at all, but that's okay. Just figure it out. If you don't have it, we'll figure it out. If you want to have it, talk to me when we in person, we'll figure it out. Okay, good. Okay, now take a say 10 minutes break and then we'll come back. We start chapter 1. Okay. Stop. Okay, so chapter 1 is about describing the graph distribution. Oops, sorry. Make a new one. All right. Okay. So 1.1 is individual and variable. So we define what is individual and what is variable. Individuals, you write down here. Individual. It could represent a person, right? It could represent a person, an animal, or a thing. Or a thing, right? From a person or from an animal, from a thing, I can collect a certain information about an individual, right? For example, if an animal, I can say what kind of animal, is a vertebrate or not, right? Where does it habitat? What species it belong to, right? So you can collect information from an individual. So from here, from individual, you can collect, or you can say you can you can come up with characteristic of an individual. And the characteristic is called variable in statistic, individual. In statistic, we call that variable. Okay. So the definition of variable is that it's a characteristic that differ from one individual to the next, right? One individual can have many, many variables, right? They have many characteristics. For example, if I ask, if I can pick one of you, say Max, he's an OU student, I can tell you that, right? I can ask him about his height, his weight, what color his hair, his eyes, right? What is his academic standing, right? Well, what type of level he is right now? Is it sophomore, junior, senior, etc., right? So yes, you can have a bunch of, you can ask an individual a bunch of questions and then gather informations. So let me give you a table. So here I say names, student names. I have, say, Max, right? I have, who I have here? Let me see. I'm just gonna randomly pick. I have Brandon. I have Ella, right? Say Ella. And many more, and another 25 or so students, right? Over here, I can ask them about their height, about their weight, their academic standing, right? Level, the college level. Are they sophomore, freshman, junior, etc.? And many more. Where do they live? What city they live? Stuff like that, right? So for the first column, that's individuals, right? That's individual. Those are individual. Max, Brandon, Ella, those are individuals. The other columns, height, weight, GPA level, those are characteristic of Max, Brandon, and Ella. Those are variables, right? Those are variables. So these right here are variable. Okay, and the information that I collect, say, the height of Max, the weight of Max, height of Brandon, weight of Brandon, and other thing, right, of each individuals, those are called observation. So when you hear me say observation, I meant a specific values for a characteristic of a certain individual. Okay. So that's how you understand the table. When I give you a data, that's and when I lecture, I use, you know, when I use some certain language, you know what I meant, right? By individual, by variables, by observation. Okay. Well, you know what? Oh, I'm so sorry. Not observation, data point. Those are called data point. Data point. So far so good. Do you get any question? Yeah. Okay. The next slide. Sorry. The next slide. If you remember the data set that I asked you to entering about the sleep data set, if you look at this data set, can you tell me which one is individuals?
The names.
Yeah, names.
So Alex, Reed, etc.
Yeah. I have trouble spelling individual. Individual. And then variables. Variables.
Amount, sleep per night, and feeling sleep deprived.
Good, thank you both. So these are variable. So far so good, right? Pretty simple. Now types of variable. For this class, we're gonna learn two types of variable. One is called quantitative, Quantitative mean numerical values that you can do some arithmetic calculation, such as adding, subtracting, averaging, and it gives you a meaningful result. Remember, the result has to be meaningful, right? The other variable is quantitative, or a lot of time people call it categorical. In this class, we call it categorical variable. If you read different book, they say quantitative with the L. Categorical variable is variable that being put in category or groups. For example, hair color, eye color, right? Those are things you cannot compute. You cannot compute blue or yellow or red, right? Okay, so for the data set above, the sleep data set, we have two variables. What do you think the sleep price status, what kind of variable that is?
Categorical.
Categorical, right? Yes, no, cannot compute that. Categorical, right? And then the amount of sleep will be quantitative, right? Quantitative. Oops. Let me rewrite again. Quantitative variables, because you can average them, right? Give you a meaningful result. For sleep the price status, you cannot compute that, right? Okay, so here is the definition of categorical variable and quantitative. Now on the exam, I will never ask you to rewrite the definition. If I do, that will be multiple choice question. Okay, but I'll never make you like just rewrite it from scratch. If I do make you memorize this, will be multiple choice. Okay, so let's try some example. Tell me which one is quantitative, which one is categorical. Age.
Quantitative.
Quantitative.
Thank you. Time.
Quantitative.
Thank you. Color.
Categorical.
Right. Thank you. Thank you all. Last one. Soft drink size.
Categorical.
Correct.
Categorical. Everybody else agree? Yeah. All right. Categorical. I was wondering, do they have super size anymore? Like
No, they don't.
No, they don't. Have you guys seen the video? Like long time ago, but super size. There's a guy. I think he had Mac, the Big Mac, for like straight like a month or something like that, and he measured his health. His whatever heart rate or cholesterol. When I was in Seattle 14 years ago, I was an undergrad student then. I live in Seattle downtown, and there's this McDonald's store I go every day. And they have super size. They did have, I never ordered because I never finished super size, but they do have an option, super size option. I don't know if they still do. Yeah, that'd be cool. They still do. Wow. All right, so that's it for 1.1. That's individual and variables. That's it. 1.2 is categorical variable, pie charts, and bar graph. So 1.2 is teach you how to graph categorical variable. For categorical variables, the only graphs that you use, at least for this class, is pie chart or bar graphs. Okay. Let's use the same data that we have, the sleepy pride. Can you look back and tell me how many count for yes for sleepy pride? I can do myself.
2.
2. All right, thank you. 2 yeses, and that leaves me 4 no's, right? Total is 6. So 2 out of 6, how many percentage are there? Is there?
33.3 repeating.
Okay, it's 33.33, roughly 33.33%. And that 4 out of 6 will be 66.7. Yeah, and then together is 100%. Okay. Now, for categorical variables, they don't always add up to 100. In this case, they do, but they don't always have to be. Okay, so let me give you a little note. Note for categorical distribution. It doesn't always add up to 100% or one, right? Now, it can be just like 90% or 80%, and the other one we just say others, right? If you don't see the missing percent, you just say other, right? Now, it will never go over 100%. It can be below, but it cannot go over, okay? So here is some code in R. Don't worry about it. I don't know. I forgot. I thought I muted, so it'll generate the picture for me, but it won't show you the code. But I guess I didn't mute it, so it'll show you the code. Don't worry about it. I never asked you to do something like this. You can use Google Sheet to do it for you. Okay. If something that's simple, I will tell you do Google Sheet. Okay. If it's difficult and I can do in R easier, then I'll tell you to do R. You cannot do R, do by hand. No big deal. So here is a graph for sleep deprived and the pie chart for it. See, you have 4 no's, right? You have 4 no's and then 2 yeses. Okay. Over here, a little bit difficult to see. It's 33.3% yes and 66.7% no. Right? It's a little bit more difficult to see. Now, let me show you how to, let me ask you a question. Does it matter whether no or yes bar is given first? Think about it for a little bit, okay? But we'll come back to it. But right now, I want to show you how to do it on Google Sheet. Stop share. Sleep data. Okay, so let me share the screen for the computer. There, can you see the screen share for sleep data? Good. All right. Good. So we want to now you have to know which column you want to graph. This is categorical, so you're gonna pick the sleep deprived column, right? So maybe I'll do like this. I'll highlight that column right there, and then go to insert. So go ahead and highlight. Go to insert. Go down to charge. Come on. Oh, there you go. I did this yesterday, that's why it's see right away. Now, if you on your case, if you don't see anything like this, go chart type. Go down to column. Where is? I think column charge. Yeah, column charge. Yeah, go to column charge. Go to column charge. Click on that, and it will give you this. It'll give you this, right? 2 yeses and 4 no's. Does anyone have an issue doing this? Let me look at you guys. You guys good? Yeah. Okay, good. If you do, just put in the chat. You can do it privately. Okay. For pie chart, let me delete that. Just click delete and delete it. Click on that. Delete. Why can't I delete it? There you go. Same thing. You highlight the sleep deprived column. Go to insert and go to chart again. This time I want pie chart. So go to pie right here. There you go. 66.7% no's and 33.3% yes. Easy, right? A little easy. A little bit more complicated in the R. It's not that bad. But if you can do it in a Google Sheet, you don't have to do it in R. R is great for big data set. Like when you have like 1 million data points, you don't want to use Google Sheet. Because you can't see data point. Oh, come on. I'll leave it. I don't need to. All right, that's okay, Sally. Thank you very much, Sally. I'm recording this and I'm gonna post it on my YouTube channel. I'll send you the link. Don't worry. If you miss something, you can go there and watch it again. As long as you're here for the, I'm gonna take attendance at the end of class. As long as you be there for attendance, I know you're here. Okay, so that's good. Let me go back to my iPad. I prefer teaching online in person because in school I can just switch back and forth between my iPad and the computer, which just switch. Here I have to do 3 more things before I go back to my other window. All right. Before you answer this question, I want to say something here. Actually, go ahead and answer it. Actually, I'm gonna do a little iClicker thing. Where is it? I wish I didn't. Oh, it's making me. Oh, sorry, it made me sign in again. Just bear with me for a second. Remember me? Okay. Multiple choice, short answer. Okay, short answer. Okay, all right, go ahead and answer that. All right. In the meantime, let me go to let me go to the next slide. I'll show after the 2 slide. I'll let you know is it either no or yes. Okay.
That's right. There's some questions in chat. Mm-hmm. There's some questions in chat.
My say attendance grade is 50%. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. No, it's the first day. It give you feedback, Madison. It give you feedback.
Yeah, it did. I think it was just because that one time we were having issues with it, so it didn't let us answer
I'm gonna take it out, but it's gonna get on you.
Okay.
It's gonna get on student nerve.
Close the points too. It says that.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's first day. Everybody got. As long as you answer, you good. Yeah, don't worry about it. Okay. Okay. For if you look at this picture, it's the data on percent of post-secondary first-year students who plan to major in several discipline areas, now alphabetized by field studies. So these charts right here, they draw by alphabetical of the field of the study. So the first one will be art, right? Second will be something in B, this biology, business, stuff like that. So let me highlight it here. First one is art. Art's number 1, so it's right here. Second is 15.5, that's biology. And then third one is business. And what's next? 13.1, that's other major and undeclared. That's number 4, and etc. Right? I'm not gonna do all of them. And then for the second one is they graph using what source do Americans aged from 12 to 13 years use to keep up to date and learn about music. So here apparently, because you graph by percentage, apparently people prefer Spotify, right? And then Pandora, and then SoundCloud, right? So they graph by majority. If you ask me which one I like, I do like the second one better because I can see the major, right? The major graph, right? And then I can do the descending order, right? From high to low. For the first one, it's not incorrect. It's just not easy on the eye, right? Now, let me ask you a question. If I cross this out, I'm gonna keep the same graph. Maybe I'll cross out the label, no label, but it's the same column. This column stay the same. And I say I'm gonna do the bar charts by percent of student. Now is it right or wrong? Now is it right or wrong? Now, if you look at this bar chart right here, now is it right or wrong?
Wrong.
Wrong, right? You tell me that you're gonna graph by percent students. So what comes first? The first bar should be what? Should be
The highest or lowest percentage?
Yeah, should be biology sciences, right? Should be 15.5. So you have to sort. You have to sort this guy first. You're gonna sort this second column, sort the percent from descending order, right? From high to low. And then the first bar should be 15.5, which is biological sciences, and then business, and then other major and undeclared, right? And so on until it has that concave down curve, right? So the bar chart is not right or wrong, as long as is what you say you're gonna graph, it has to match with the graph. Okay, if you say you're gonna graph by percent of student, then they expect you to do from percent here, from high to low, right? Or at least if you don't want to do high to low, or at least do this, do by order here. If you don't want to sort, no sorting, then you do by order. So say the first one, 15.5, roughly here, and you label is biological science. Second one, 13.8, right? And then you label business. Third one is 11.3, and then you label health profession science. As long as you label them match with what you say in the title. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So what you do, yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. So the reason I'm doing this because one of the homework questions had this. All right, go back to this. Let me see what the answer. Let's see what the response. 14 no, 3 yes. 14 no's, 3 yeses, and 1 say no, it does not matter which bar is given first. Okay, yeah. The answer is no, right? And it doesn't matter. Now you have to say a bit more to it. Let me cancel the iClicker. So it doesn't matter, no, right? No, it doesn't matter. As long as what? As long as, what should I say? As long as what? What should I say here?
As the data stays the same?
Yeah, as long as the title, as the title and labeling match the bar graph. And as long as what you say you're gonna do is match with the graph. Right? But for me, for most people, they prefer descending order or ascending order. If you look at the COVID data lately, you know how they count the cases between counties or between states. So they say like New York, like a very long bar, right? And then the next one. So you know which city or which state have the most outbreak on COVID, right? It give you a sense of the majority. So that's bar graph. That's bar graph. Again, bar graph or pie charts do not add up to 100% all the time, but they cannot go over 100. Right there. Okay, I don't have time for 1.3. We're out of time, but don't go yet. I need to take attendance. So 1.3 we're gonna do on next Tuesday, okay? So let me take attendance. Before I take the attendance, there's something I wanna say. For this class, I plan 2 opportunities of extra credit worth, so the first one is gonna be, not the first one, the second one is gonna be at the end of the semester, worth from 2 points to 5 points, depending on how much effort you put into it. So from 2 to 5. It's an easy assignment. It's more like a creative assignment. The first extra credit opportunity will be in the midterm. I'm thinking about in the beginning of March or somewhere beginning of March, at the end of February, something like that. It's gonna worth from 20 to 30 points. That's a lot, right? That's a lot, 20 to 30 points. If you use Google Sheet and everything correct, you got up to 20 points. If you use R, you got up to 30 points. Because it's harder to use R, so I give 10 extra points. Okay. All right, I saved. Now attendance. Hang on.